open. No video for you tonight?
No video for me.
That's fine. That's fine. Well, that means I need to pop open the this guy right here. Yeah. So rather than typing, I'm able to just choose your name. And Raven, I don't know if you'll be excited to hear this or not, but we are almost to 100 unique individuals having been interviewed on the video call-in show.
Really?
Yes, I've got. I've actually had well over 250 interviews, but we're real close to 100 unique people. Is that cool or what?
Wow, that's amazing.
10 months. So there you have it. A little over 10 months, maybe. I'll have to go back and look at the numbers. Okay. Enough about all that. How you doing, Raven?
Oh, I've been doing pretty good so far. Dad got me a space heater for my room because it's been super chilly most nights, and whenever like the wind hits, my room gets like extremely like ice cold. And I got this space heater. He got it from Sam's Club. He bought this in order to prevents me sleeping in the cold. Well, like I feel like I'm sleeping in Antarctica.
Well, that's good. Nobody wants to sleep in the cold necessarily.
No.
So that's awesome.
Not during the winter time.
Oh, heavens no. Heavens no. Awesome. I forget whereabouts in the country you are, Raven.
I'm in Colorado.
Oh, okay.
And
okay.
that's where all the coldness comes in, and that's where all the bipolar weather comes from, because it feels like, winter into spring or in the middle of a really nasty divorce.
That's an odd way to put it, but hey, we'll take it. Wow.
Yeah.
So you like it in Colorado? Did you grow up in Colorado?
Well, I've been living in the city in Colorado throughout my whole life. I mean, I was born in Colorado soil. I've had memories in Colorado soil. Almost everything that I've done is done in Colorado soil. Cool.
Very cool. I've actually always wanted to live in Colorado, to be honest with you.
Yeah, because it's like, the mountains and the views, like they're just beautiful.
Oh,
especially like when you're driving around the road. When you go drive to to school or to work, you just take the time to just look at the mountains for a second and just be thankful that you live in such a beautiful state.
Yeah, it's got to be almost like a Zen moment right at your fingertips, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, I know what that's like because, we did live up in Washington State for 3 years, and we saw Mount Rainier every single day. So there was no shortage of beautiful scenery up there. In fact, I've said this many times on the show. If the wife hadn't wanted to come back, not that I'm not a family guy, but if she hadn't wanted to come back and be closer to family and friends, I'd still be up there, honestly, because I loved it. I absolutely loved it.
Yeah.
Let's see. I want to touch on this. Drone King says the list was a great idea. Can you do a video where you read them all out? Will it be 4 hours long? Yes, it probably will be. Probably will be 4 hours long. We have a lot of new people show up since. We got Stacy.
Yeah.
Stacy Morgan, how you doing? You don't mind if I do this real fast?
Hello. I don't mind it.
Okay, cool. Frugal Fixer Spike, how you doing, Spike? Good to see you. Tech for your needs, welcome back. Let's see, who else I saw? Jesse Mendez, hello to you, my brother. Hello. Yes, awesome. And what do you say? Jim from Above and Beyond Drone says winter will be on a Wednesday this year in Florida. So there's your forecast for all you Floridians.
Wow.
And Tony from Viewed This is here too. How you doing, Tony?
I've been in Florida many times, during our Disney vacations.
Mm-hmm.
It's always just been sunny there. We went there once for the winter season. It wasn't snowing much at all, I don't think. Maybe it's because of the humid climate that it's in. I don't know.
Yeah. And do you like Florida? I mean, you say you visited a lot.
I like Florida a lot. I like the theme parks that we won't go to. We went to Disney World, and we also went to Universal Studios for the first time this year. it was a lot of fun.
Cool.
And it kind of,
Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead, Jim.
Oh, I was just saying that my son and daughter-in-law went there just a couple weeks ago, as a matter of fact. So they had a wonderful time. I haven't been for years.
It kind of take my mind off of it from like something that happened to me like before I graduated from high school. You see, there is a thing that's been going around that you like whenever you're part of like a group or something. Mm-hmm. Like I'm in Special Olympics, for example, I get Facebook requests from some of these people. There was like one Facebook request in particular that I took in, and it was like a huge mistake for me. And there's this guy, let's call him C. Now, C and I, we've been chatting like for a couple of days, and we've been like just talking with each other, trying to get to know each other. And we showed each other our pictures, and he said that I looked hot to him, and that was like, admittedly, it was kind of creepy. But I was just young and naive, and I was just looking for like someone to love, you know, just trying to, you know, get a boyfriend and all that stuff. And I think after like a day, we've been chatting like in the morning, and it was like, it was a half day for me. And he asked me if I can be his girlfriend, to which I responded with yes, considering how I didn't want to, you know, make him mad or whatever. And then we decided to, you know, hang out at Starbucks during after school. I notified my folks about it, and I called my dad. Now, my dad, one thing you need to know is that he was a Marine for 4 years, so he could be able to take on anybody. And he told me that, that I should have told him like, whoa, slow down there. Let's just take a breather before we actually take it steady. And because the advice went through my head, just after a few hours, I broke it off with that guy. I avoided a bad relationship, and he did not take it very well. He even said that he doesn't make friends with his exes. I had to remove him off of Facebook Messenger because of that. I ended up unfriending him on Facebook. I ended up having to remove that relationship status that we had for a while.
Wow.
And it was like, yeah, it was terrifying. And I had to remove a picture that I had of my of him on my little like lock screen, and I had to replace him with Mabel Pines, just to kind of remind myself that you're better than this, Raven. You're really better than this.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Wow,
bullet dodged, I'd say.
Bullet dodged.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Wow. Well, I know you mentioned, actually, you were the first to comment tonight on YouTube that you said you don't have a boyfriend after 4 tries, couldn't find the right one. There were online relationships. So, yeah, okay.
Yeah, online relationships. Here's the thing about online relationships. Sometimes they can vary. Rather, they be like, you know, really weird, like when the person is older than you, like my first online boyfriend was. And then the one that's like, and then there's one that's like catfishes you for the longest time, like my second one. And the one that you don't really you communicate a lot with at first, but you don't talk very much, you know, kind of like my third one. And the local one, which was my fourth one, was, again, C. All 4 of my exes were from online relationships. And my advice about that is, whenever you try to go find a significant other online, just be careful, because you're never gonna know who you're gonna meet.
That is good advice, and you're absolutely right. Sight unseen can be tricky. Can be very tricky. And what I mean by that is not literally sight unseen, but, you know, from a distance. Always try to get to know somebody. And, you know, the great thing about that, though, Rachel, see, I did it again. And that's not even, it's like Raven's not your real name. Rachel's certainly not your real name. Nope. But what was I saying? You guys are kind of lucky in that there are so many resources that you guys can use nowadays to check up on these people. Whereas think of it back in the day where you had blind dates, and the only thing you had was that person that referred you to that blind date. So there is that.
Yeah, and especially with Facebook implementing its dating thing now, I just hope that all things are clear, especially like in the future, because like I said, take precaution when doing online dating. You never know who you're gonna meet. Or you could just like go ahead and try to find a real one. Just find one in your local area or someone outside of your comfort zone. Like if you haven't met anyone yet, or like you could just look for, you could just go through your like groups or your social circles. Like if you're a part of Special Olympics or if you're a part of any, group regarding like anything to their interest, rather it be sports, animation, art, whatever that might be. Just find somebody that has like the same interests as you, but just different enough to have new experiences so you can feel really close to them.
Yes, you've got to have things in common with folks without question. If you're going to spend any time with them at all, they say opposites attract. That may very well be true, but they also don't stay together very long.
Yeah, opposites retract and repel at the same time.
Yes, and always use your best judgment. Like you said, it's great to have people that can vouch for that person and whatnot, but they've never lived with that person, so they may not even know. Get to know somebody before you start making those leaps, right?
Yeah, especially that, and you try to surround yourself with positive people who will try to take you to the next level. If you're dating somebody, just find somebody who would be willing to take you to the next level.
Exactly.
Who's really positive. Like, think of it as don't think of your boyfriend or girlfriend as like your personal one-up mushroom for Mario. Just think of them as just player two.
Right. That's a great analogy. I love that. Yeah, I love that. Yeah, it's not the character in the game. It's player number 2 is who you're looking for. That's awesome. That's so insightful too, Raven. Awesome. Hey, I can't believe this has turned into relationship advice on. Yeah. But that's cool. I mean, that's what the show's all about, as you know.
Yep.
Let's. What do you say we bring up Pixel P and see what?
Yes, of course.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for being on, hon. It's always a pleasure, as you know.
Thank you so much.
And we'll talk to you next time, okay?
All right. See ya.
Bye-bye.